Good everyone, on today's video. Today it's a first flight in Hagiri's A5M4. I've always struggled with how to pronounce this. I'm just gonna call it Hagiri's and just move on because I really cannot be asked. And it's the first flight in this aircraft. Obviously, I think I've only done one video on the A5M4, if that. And well, I didn't get it just for the premium status. I mainly did it just for why not? I mean, I've always liked the early tier Japanese planes. The only issue we're probably going to run into is the CW21, which is just fun. That victory in the Eastern Europe mission was going to be a Braider bus battle, but yeah, it didn't end very well. But I decided to do the A5M4 today. You're probably going to get the Putin Scoot later, or probably tomorrow, and you'll get the 109 E7 as the final video for before. Well, in fact, no, I'll save the E7 for when I come back on the 20th of December. But anyway, the A5M4 is it's well, people call it the naval Key 27, which is a fair estimate and a fair situational look at it. I mean, if we just take the Putin Scoot out for a moment and put the Key 27 in, they do have very similar structures and all that. They do look very similar. So you can sort of understand why people call it I've heard some people call it, not all. They call it the Naval Key 27, which is a fair assessment. Obviously, they have the same guns, they have roughly the same power, they have roughly the same climb rate and everything. Like I said, though, there's only one real problem, and that's the demon, the CW21. Gaijin, for some weird reason, still think it's worthy of a 2.0 battle rating. I think personally it could hold its own at 2327 and be perfectly fine. But no, they're going to let it club the seals. Obviously, an A5M4 is not going to be clubbing seals anytime soon because it's not the world's greatest plane. But I got it mainly just for a laugh, and to be honest, I spent the last G on the T26 number 531 and the rest finishing off just general research for stuff. So let's see how we do in it today. Obviously, I know Harry Feet is going to be over this video like a fucking plague because he loves to take the piss out of some planes, and quite frankly, this plane deserves it because, well, I got it mainly for a laugh, and well, obviously not flown. I don't know why it's asking me to leave the queue, but not flown and not flown. You can even check my stat card for that. But obviously with the E7, I'll fly that when I'm back. So there's that. Now obviously the A5M4 is a reasonable plane. I've always liked it. I mean, gets the job done. It's just I don't see the point of flying it when there's the demon around, but that's not my fault. Sorry about that. I just had to take a brief drink break then because I've done, I think it's 4 or 5 today, four or 5 videos and stuff. And well, my throat's starting to die, so you can sort of understand. The AMX DTA 40, in fact, I've fought in my last 2 videos now. There'll be this, the AMX 13 DCA 40 spade review will be tomorrow's video, and the Key 44-2 Otso, aka the Putin Scoot, will be the day after to basically say bye Felicia for 2 weeks. Okay, last battle of Calkin Goal. I better crack open the Pepsi Max a bit then. This is probably going to be a long fight. Or a short one, depending on how it looks. We'll see. So yeah, if you do know how to say Hagiri, I'm just going to call it Hagiri's A5M4 because that's just the way I want to pronounce it. Please do tell me how to pronounce it because I have no idea. I literally don't. I'm guessing you pronounce it as I did. And straight away, we are into a 2-0 game. Hooray! That was sarcasm, by the way. obviously fixed landing gear aircraft. We don't have to worry about retracting the gear, so that's always a comfort. I don't have to move my finger to press the G button. So we are fighting the Chinese, obviously with it being a 2-0 game. There will most likely be a CW21 of some description. Yes, over these last couple of hours of recording, my IBS has started to play up, so I do apologise for any inconveniences that may be caused by it. Not much I can do. It's IBS. It's about as predictable as Boris Johnson. So, if you don't get British politics, then you won't understand that. But even so, I personally don't pay attention to politics. Never really have. Like, there was this one girl at school named Marnie. She was lovely, and she used to hate it when people talked about politics because, well, she never liked it. And I said to her, the only reason why I'm doing it is just to wind you up. I fucking hate politics as well. And we became great friends because of it. Like, I used to joke around with her and everything. She was a lovely gal. But I don't remember the last time I saw her, actually. It would have been prom back in 2017. So it's been nearly 3 years since I left freaking secondary school. But yeah, like I say, I'm always eager to, like, hopefully catch up with them later down the line in life. Like, we have planned, like, we've potentially got a meet-up that could happen, but we'll have to see. Obviously, I do still see the odd person now and again from secondary school. Like, saw 2 old friends of mine on the bus back in 2 consecutive weeks. So it just went from there, really. I swear I just heard my door then. I'm not sure. Whatever, I'll ignore it. It's probably not important. I say that, and it's probably my sister returning, or something like that. Right, BB1, that is a threat. I don't want to deal with that. Chinese Key 43, that thing is very good in the right hands of a good player. So again, don't really want to deal with that. We've got Flight 2 pea shooters. The Key 43 wants to come and play. And it looks to be targeting me. Key 43, where the fuck are you going? Oh, for fuck's sake, now I'm going to have to dive. Look, is it, like, my teammate there is just not doing anything. Yeah, good, I'll let him go for you if I have to. Like, fucking hell, man. Good hits. Yeah, good shooting, Key 43 on my team. Nearly shoot me, why not? Dickhead. See, I can keep with Key 43 in the turn, so it's all no problem. Crit, and first kill. Lovely. Right, where's that pea? I saw a pea shooter down here. So where's he gone? Just watching my altitude. Yep, reduced speed warning. That was kind of expected at this lower tier. Oh, hello. We've got a Lag 3, a Chinese I-15 Biz, and a P-26 pea shooter. What is he doing? Is he really coming up to try and dance with an A5M? I'll just bait into the vertical, pal. It's fine. He's hanging well, I'll give him that, but guess what, buddy? You've now lost all your airspeed, and you turn like shit at these low speeds. So come here. No. Bad lag. Okay, he's proper throwing her around, isn't he? I'm just keeping an eye out around me as well, because obviously that BB1 could join the party at any moment. God, he is friendly fire, dickhead. Seriously. Teammates, I swear, just as dangerous as anyone else. Crit. And, well, he nearly flew into my guns, didn't he? There we go, second kill. Lovely jubbly. BB1 was dealt with, so that's always nice. I just love this plane. What plane? Key 27 Utsu? Fair enough, pal. That's a good plane. So I'm just answering a friend of mine on Facebook. I've had plenty of Facebook messages today. Not just about cats and freaking dogs and stuff. What are those? Oh, those two poor sods on comms. I might go back. How to repair plane on water. Oh, it's in the F1M. Yeah, my team's got that. I'm gonna go for some derpage. We've still got half our ammo load. Still first impressions of the Hagiri's A5M4. I mean, it's an A5M. I wasn't expecting the world's greatest, but to be honest, it's doing the job. So, that's all that matters to me. Those poor pea shooters. Like, I don't want to club them, because, well, they're pea shooters. I mean, they're gonna get clubbed anyway if the pilot's not good. Alright, just put my combat flaps down to give me an assist here. Slow me down a little bit. That'll do. Right, light tank, got a AAA truck. Next vehicle, please. Oh, this is an awkward road, okay. Yep. You. Get to the point where I'm nearing a crash here. There we go. Those cars look German. Why have they got German cars? Because it's a Russian. Because it's the Russians, they should surely have frickin' gas trucks with like flipping. I bet Joseph Stalin had a frickin' potato truck of some kind. Really? There we go. I would love to see an armoured car like that in War Thunder for players to use, like the BA6 and the BA10 and all that. Would be nice. What's that? It's the Potez. Okay, no big deal. Gotta watch our ammo load because we're getting a bit low now. Plenty of derpage for me. That's all I care about. What is that Potez doing? I think he's trying. Is he trying to bomb me? No, I think those are actually friendly bombers, like the D3's coming in to do some work. If so, watch your bloody fire. You're just as bad as on my team. Yeah, it's definitely the valves. They appear to be dropping bombs. Alright, 70 rounds. Should be enough to finish off this armoured car. Here we go. Now let's head back. So we'll see the 7.7s that are equipped on this aircraft are not sufficient to deal with light tanks. I mean, I can't say I've ever tried it. And there's a Chinese HS-123 up there as well. Right, well it's quite clear this... Well, to be fair, in fact, I won't cut yet, because well, it's... I bet these guys are going to try and have a crack at me or something. What are you doing then, Mr. Potez? You're buggering off, good. What about you, Mr. Henschel? Mr. Henschel, are you doing anything? No? I ain't got much ammo left, so I can't really stick on this guy for long. 30 rounds. Now, even though he started out with an energy advantage, I can actually keep up with him, so... Well, eventually. So he is a biplane. I'm not. But I do have fixed landing gear, so... There's that. There we go. Beautiful. Pilot snipe. Let's head back to base. For real this time. That was a bloody good pilot snipe. So 3 air kills, 23 ground targets. I'll take that for a result any day of the week. Right, last guy has done absolutely nothing. What level is he? Level 5. I bet he's not even gone off the runway yet. Let's use one of my event reporters. Yep, he's not even off the runway. We've got a runway camper! Hooray! Well, since he ain't gonna budge and those light tanks don't die to 7.7s, this battle's probably gonna go on for a lot longer than expected. I'm actually gonna end it here. So first impressions of this aircraft. Well, I mean, we didn't fight a CW, so I can't exactly say what it's like against a CW, but I'm fairly certain if the pilot knows what he's doing, he can give a CW pilot who's at least a noob a hard time. If the CW pilot's experienced, however, this thing's just going to get clubbed into the ground. But very impressive its performance. Obviously, the ammo load is sufficient to deal with most threats. And obviously, a good bit of derpage, and, well, the 7.7s do work against pilots and all that, so that's always nice. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's first impressions on the A5M4, and I will see you all on the next one.